Hello and welcome everyone, it is me, the Lover, also known as the Power to Duelist, back for you with another Master Duel deck profile. And with the Synchro Festival having started today from the point of recording this, but probably yesterday from when this might go up. And unsurprisingly for this event, I am playing Morphtronics. This is, for me personally, not a very, surprising list. But there are quite a few, but there is a very significant change for, the sake of this format. As you can see, there is no machine duplication in this one. I'll probably get to the further reasons later in the profile. So quickly, let's run this one down. Starting off, of course, with the man, the myth, the legend, Morphtronic Cellphone. One attack position, being able to roll a 6-sided die, revealing that many cards from the top of our deck, and special summoning a level 4 or lower Morphtronic from those, ignoring summoning conditions, is a very powerful effect, and why Cellphone will probably remain the main playmaker of Morphtronics for forever, Playing the one Vacuuman for some neat, kind of non-destruction removal. As well in defense, you can target a face-up attack position monster the opponent controls, equip it to him to kind of, have that relinquish-esque removal, which is nice. 3 Smartphone, just the second half of your amazing consistency duo. Can be special summoned by banishing must first be special summoned by banishing a Morphtronic monster from your graveyard. While in attack, you roll a 6-sided die, just like Cellphone, reveal that many cards from the top of your deck, and you add an excavated Morphtronic card to your hand. Very powerful effect. Can you grab any of your Morphtronic monsters, but also an extender like Reaper unit or spot removal in Morphtronic Accelerator. Defense position effect lets you stack the cards you revealed by, again, a die roll. But just a very nice special summonable level 1 tuner that is easily able to make something very solid like Formula Synchron in this format. 3 Gizmek Naganaki, the Sunrise Signaler. You can tribute this off to kind of Lone Fire Blossom your way into a Cellphone, which is very nice. Also incidentally Vacuuman. But yeah, he's just here for 3 additional copies of Cellphone. Giant Ash Magnet, but that's why we play the 2 called by. 3 Remoten, while in attack you can banish a Morphtronic monster in your grave, add a Morphtronic with the same level from deck to hand, gives you some very nice tutoring to kind of fill in the gaps where your Morphtronic Cellphones or Smartphones might have missed the monster you needed, and Remoten kind of gives you that kind of guaranteed searching to fill in those spots. In defense position, you can discard a Morphtronic, add a Morphtronic from graveyard to hand with the same level. Defense position effects, or in most cases, one of the effects will come up more than the other. Remoten's just mostly here for the attack position effect, similar to Cellphone and Smartphone. Scopin is another level 3 tuner, just like Remoten, that while in attack position lets you special summon a level 4 Morphtronic monster from your hand, but it gets popped in the end phase, which is not a big deal if you're using it to make one of the few level 7 Synchros this deck is running. While in defense position, this just is a level 4 tuner, which is a very nice flexible effect. Makes scope and just a really sick tuner to have. 3 Boombox, and this is a double attacker while in attack, and once per turn can negate an attack while it's in defense, on a Morphtronic monster that is. Really solid level 4, it's an Earth, the main reason why I am maxing out on this. Videon's just here because Videon's here. This could be a staple, this could be a staple for some more Earths. We are playing those for Naturia Beast mainly, or this could be a Slingen for some additional spot removal. I just left the Videon here because no harm really in, not playing it. Capping off the monster lineup are 2 Gizmek Arakami. You can special summon this from your hand if you control a machine whose attack equals its own defense. Cellphone, Smartphone, Vacuuman, and 3 Naganaki all fit that bill, which makes this a very nice level 4 extender to have. Monster Reborn is here just as a generic powerful extender. Accelerator is a really powerful piece of spot removal that you can search off your Smartphone because you return a Morphtronic monster from your hand to the deck, destroy a card on the field, and then draw a card. Being a very nice even 0 card economy wise, and just really neat removal going second. 1 for 1, just another way to grab our Cellphone. Junkbox being a, archetypal Monster Reborn for any level 4 or Morphtronic from grave, but it gets popped in the end phase, gives you a very neat extender to, abuse the fact that Cellphone, Smartphone, and Remoten aren't hard once per turn. United we stand for some OTKs, as we are planning on making Power Tool Dragon. Repair unit just as a searchable extender. This is kind of an archetypal premature burial. You discard a Morphtronic and then target a Morphtronic in your graveyard to special summon. Has the very nice bonus of you can, if you already have a Morphtronic present in grave, you can discard a Morphtronic from hand to kind of special summon the discarded one back to your field, as you kind of only declare the target after you've paid the cost. The 2 Called By to fend off hand traps, as the deck really doesn't like those. The last slot in the deck are 3 Infinite Impermanence. This could be any hand trap staple you feel like running. This could be 3 Lightning Storms, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Forbidden Droplets, or like 3 of any hand traps you have lying around. I chose Imperm because I have those lying around. 2 Formula Synchron in the extra deck for some additional draw power. You may easily make this with Smartphone and Cellphone. Armory Arms here just as a level 4 that can also help you close out games with, you know, Power 2 Dragon and Boomboxen in the main. Hastor as another level 4 option. This is very neat because if it's sent to the monster zone, from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can target a monster the opponent controls, equip this guy to it, and that monster cannot attack and its effects are negated, which can you know, sometimes help play through those interruptions. Naturia Beast just as a very powerful tool to lock the opponent out of spell cards. TG Hyper Librarian as like a very win more card. If you can make this guy and then continue to pop off, he will continuously generate you advantage, especially if you choose to run something like Synchro, which is also a fair consideration to be made. Stardust Charge Warrior, similar to Formula Synchron, this is just something you can make while Synchro summoning to get you additional cards in hand, because if you find junk boxes or repair units, you can continue to extend and play. 2 Power 2 Dragons, this is the probably minimum amount you need to run. Once per turn, revealing 3 equipped spells from the deck and getting 1 randomly to your hand, and also being able to protect himself from destruction while being equipped with an equipped spell by getting rid of one of those. Really amazing card. This is just my absolute favorite piece of cardboard ever printed. Grabs your extenders going first, helps you O2K by grabbing United We Stand going second. Very nice. FA Dawn Dragster as an easily accessible spell and trap negate. Cyber's Quantum Dragon to kind of out, you know, kind of troublesome stuff, because this is a easily made level 7 that can bounce a monster it attacks on the start, or a monster it battles on the start of damage calculation, start of damage step. Stardust Dragon to negate some destruction effects. This is mainly here because I pulled it and it's a kinda neat generic 8, I guess. Livestream Dragon here against Bun, I guess. And also just because it's cool and Power 2 Dragon's evolved form. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, a very nice way to Nibiru-proof your combos, because you easily make this with Smartphone and Power 2 Dragon. And Cosmic Blazer Dragon to kind of top it all off. This could also be a Cosmic, a Shooting Quasar Dragon. You do have lines and packages for both as Formula Synchron, a level 4, and Stardust Charge make this. You could also feasibly probably fit in like a Shiranui Sword Saga or like another generic 5 in here to enable this with like Formula Librarian and that other 5. Just to have like a really big Synchro boss to end on. As to why I chose not to run Machine Duplication, it's just not very good in the format. Without links, you don't get, you know, the bodies off the board nearly as easily. You can't Machine Dupe Remoten, for example. It's just not a very good line of play outside of, you know, on turn 3 and beyond. And making it there can be kinda tough sometimes. So I chose not to play Machine Duplication for this format. In testing, it didn't hurt the deck too much. I still felt like the deck could pop off and show its potential on, you know, an average to good hand. And in general, if you're Machine Duping in this format, Cellphone really is your only good target. You can definitely choose to run Machine Dupe for Cellphone. I chose not to because it's very high roll dependent. If you find a tuner, you can just go off, resolve 3 Cellphones in a turn, and be good to go. But I just didn't want to take that risk for this event specifically, and just chose not to run it. So yeah, just run Machine Dupe, I guess, in the space where Infinite Impermanence is standing right now. Depending on your own preference, it's really a thing. I wouldn't call it like necessarily worth it. As mentioned, Cellphone going first or going second is your only good target. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. What will you guys be bringing to the Synchro festival event for Master Duel is like something that I would be very curious about. Are you also thinking about bringing Morphtronics? I do know a few of you guys are also huge fans of this deck. Or are you bringing something else? Because there's definitely a lot of cool options for Synchros, but that might just be my 5Ds bias speaking there. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.